Door opening contest is scheduled for one fall.
All right, welcome once again to Premier Championship Wrestling. This is PCW Outbreak. My name is Joe Dombrowski. I will be your host. Alongside me, as per usual, is the ever outspoken and controversial Benjamin C. Steele. How you doing, sir?
I am here. I am excited. It is almost my birthday coming up fairly shortly. And, Joe, we get to give it up one time.
Making his way in the ring from the west side of Cleveland, weighing in at 221 pounds, he is the self-professed King of Cleveland and the Big Daddy of Destruction. He demands that you give it up one time for J-Rocc Daddy.
It is Father's Day weekend here in Cleveland, Ohio, and what a better way to celebrate than to take good old dad to Premier Championship Wrestling action. J-Rocc, the rough and tumble veteran, set to kick us off, and what a surprise, he's got some thoughts on his mind. It's working, pal.
Always got to quiet the people down.
Listen up, Phil. Cameraman, get a good look. It ain't about these people tonight. It ain't about you or any of you. It ain't about the snack bar over there. It's not about that goofy broad selling t-shirts. It ain't about none of these people in the back. And it ain't about Joe Dombrowski. Tonight, this show, I put my shut your mouths and listen to me, damn it!
J-Rocc obviously still in an incensed mood following the events of our Fallout live event in April, where J-Rocc was the recipient of a pinfall loss, thanks to the man we're about to see come through the curtain. Sonny Vice been letting loose a little bit more, showing his party atmosphere type of side, and that increased confidence has come from a few different things. Benjamin C. Steele, talk about the rise of the welterweight division and the welterweight championship, but in addition to that, I think it's also come from the fact that Sonny Vice pinned J-Rocc. Hey, J-Rocc says he's got 5 fingers left over as far as counting on one hand who's pinned him. Sonny Vice is one of those fingers, and I have a feeling which finger Sonny Vice is going to give J-Rocc in this match.
Well, he's going to take all 5 of those fingers and put them into the face of Sonny Vice. You know, Sonny Vice did prove very well for himself with the welterweights, no doubt about it, but he made a mistake. He disrespected J-Rocc, and you don't disrespect J-Rocc. You know what you do, Joe, with J-Rocc? You give it up one time, daddy. You know, I didn't see you giving it up one time earlier.
Well, saving it for later. Sonny Vice and J-Rocc, collar and elbow.
Dude, you look at the veteran there, getting his positioning, getting there. Sonny Vice there in the corner, taking advantage. Well, he had advantage.
J-Rocc a bit frustrated. Keep in mind that wild 8-man tag team matchup. It was Sonny Vice as a representative of his team that was captained by Dale Patricks. J-Rocc, a representative of his team, captained by Derek Direction. We had Ricky Shane Page. We had Ron Mathis. We had just a plethora of crazed individuals there brawling throughout the building. But at the end of the day, Sonny Vice beat J-Rocc, and he beat J-Rocc in the middle of the ring with a wrestling move. And J-Rocc has not stopped squawking about it for 2 months. You saw him confront me after that event, a profanity-laced diatribe that we do apologize for. Hey, one time for Sonny Vice!
No times for Sonny. First of all, I love the J-Rocc getting in your face. That he did that not only for himself, but for me and everybody across the land. Also, special thanks to J. Worthington Farnsworth for filling in for me. I was in Paris, Jamaica on vacation.
What?
I did come back, and also I would like to ask you for a raise, being that it is not only Father's Day, but my birthday coming up as well. $8.
Father's Day is tomorrow.
Well, it's coming up. I said it's coming up.
Side headlock by J-Rocc. Vice pushes him off, and it's J-Rocc with a shoulder tackle. You know what? J-Rocc is taking credit for the reason Sonny Vice was not successful in his 4-way wildcard matchup at Welterweight Wrestling on iPay-per-view. You can watch that now on the Fight app or at welterweightwrestling.com. It was Vice, Lee Moriarty, Gavin Glass, and Sage Phillips. Sonny Vice was not successful, and J-Rocc thinks that's because of him. Sonny Vice has not recovered from the beating J-Rocc levied on him in the eyes of J-Rocc, but you see Sonny Vice standing up to J-Rocc, slapped in the face, no fear from this young kid.
Well, J-Rocc had to check the molars there on that one. You're talking about how Sonny Vice is a great kid. He's letting loose, he's letting some of that personality free. Where does a slap in the face to a veteran like J-Rocc, where does that come in, Joe?
Just because you're a veteran doesn't mean you automatically get respect. If you act like a jerk out here, you should be treated like one.
Well, I agree with that, but that doesn't file under the J-Rocc category. Name one person that would call him a jerk.
Everyone, except J-Rocc.
Well, that's the most important one. I certainly wouldn't either. And I'm sure these people, if J-Rocc got in their face, wouldn't do that either. Matter of fact, I'd love to see J-Rocc do that. How about PCW presents J-Rocc Slaps the Fans night?
Sonny Vice able to slip underneath J-Rocc with that arm drag a moment ago very nicely. Great form on that maneuver. Sonny Vice, don't let that party lifestyle of his fool you, man. He is diligently studying this business, and he gets better each and every month that we see him.
Well, he's definitely improved. Oh, well, I was going to say J-Rocc going to take a slight breather there. Unfortunately, now J-Rocc gets till 10.
Well, I don't think we'll make it that far. Sonny Vice going to throw caution to the wind, and J-Rocc hightailing it out of there.
That was a smart move by the veteran, getting out of the way, letting the kid expel some energy, and now J-Rocc's going to take his official 10 seconds that he has on the outside.
Ooh. Deceptively hard striker is Sonny Vice as well. Breaks the count for a moment. J-Rocc firing back. This is reminiscent of their 8-man tag match in April, just brawling all across this building.
Well, starting things off hot here at PCW tonight. And see, Joe, that's the veteran experience right there. Sonny Vice. Oh, and there's also the veteran smarts there of J-Rocc. You know, a one-winged bird is no good, and a one-armed Sonny Vice, not quite as good as well.
J-Rocc demanding we give it up one time once more.
Well, I did. I didn't see you, so I'll give it up twice. Once for you and once for me.
I see.
You know who's not going to be able to give it up one time, and that's Sonny Vice if that left arm is busted. And Joe, I've talked about it before. Sonny Vice needs to learn lessons. You know, he's made some headway here in the world of professional wrestling, but he's got a lot to learn, and who better to teach him than the 18-plus year veteran J-Rocc?
Hey, I agree there's a lot to learn from J-Rocc, but J-Rocc's not here to teach. J-Rocc's here to bully, and J-Rocc is here to make Sonny Vice suffer, because J-Rocc takes the fact that he was pinned as a personal insult, as if how anyone dare try to defeat J-Rocc.
Well, Joe, there's not a lot of people that can defeat J-Rocc, and I think that may have been a tainted win, of course, by Sonny Vice. Granted, I did hear all about it from J-Rocc. I got texts and messages, and everybody I talked to said the same thing, that J-Rocc was screwed over and was unfair.
J-Rocc getting in the face of Vice once again. As Sonny Vice now returning with shots of his own. J-Rocc certainly was upset. He did not agree to a no disqualification matchup, didn't agree to an 8-man tag. All of that was made impromptu thanks to the nutcase Ron Mathis turning our event upside down back in April. As you see, Vice attempted to mount some momentum, but J-Rocc sending that damaged arm and shoulder into the corner post, the turnbuckle I should say, as J-Rocc attempting to shut down Sonny Vice every time Vice tries to get something going.
What I will say about Sonny Vice, he's been able to duck some strikes and keep J-Rocc a little bit off his game.
Oh, armbar takedown.
But you're not going to keep him off his game for long, and there's proof right there. Joe, this is it. 1, 2, 3.
Tight hook, but couldn't put him away. J-Rocc with that old Jim Cornette dubbed divorce court. Doesn't just separate the shoulder.
Yeah, it divorces it from the body. I got that, Joe.
Just making sure.
I know my stuff. I've seen a match or two.
Well, now's not the time for Jim Cornette impressions, though. Now's the time for Sonny Vice to rally back as J-Rocc puts more pressure on that left arm, just bending back in the opposite direction it's meant to go.
Well, it may not be the time for Jim Cornette impressions, but it is the time to give it up. This is the perfect opportunity for these people to give it up one time for J-Rocc, and I don't see a single person. Well, that girl gave a finger that you mentioned earlier.
2 count only. Sonny Vice being stretched, being manipulated. J-Rocc mocking these people. Sonny Vice is reaching for any kind of help he can get.
Oh, he's reaching for error opportunity or those ropes. Not going to take it away. That's a smart move by Sonny Vice. You know, take the coward's way out and reach for the ropes.
What?
Yeah, the coward's way out. The Sonny Vice way, if you will.
But it was okay. It was okay earlier when J-Rocc ran out of the ring.
Well, that was different. That was strategy, Joe.
I see.
There's a difference between strategy and cowardice.
Oh, well, whichever one that was, it didn't work for J-Rocc. Nobody there on the boot to the face, and J-Rocc with a very ginger landing in the corner.
Ginger, to say the least, biting down on that rope to try and block out some of the pain.
And does Sonny Vice have what it takes? He can barely maneuver that left arm.
You know what? Sonny Vice showing something with those strikes, but you don't want to go chop for chop with J-Rocc.
The right arm of Sonny still packs a lot of power. J-Rocc the worse for wear as well. Oh, J-Rocc puts the brakes on for Vice, and Vice back with a clothesline. Caught J-Rocc low, now catches him high with a heel. Vice is doing great here. You got to believe Vice. Looking in the future, maybe a potential welterweight title opportunity.
J-Rocc looks a little discombobulated right about now.
Oh, Diamond Dust out of the corner. Could be a career win for Sonny Vice if he can beat J-Rocc one-on-one. No. Man, a collective gasp from the fans as well. They thought Sonny Vice maybe hit a new level there, beating the 18-plus year veteran.
Well, a collective gasp from myself and from J-Rocc as well. J-Rocc definitely, strategy or whatever it was going into this matchup has gone out the window. He's really got to find some kind of defensive game.
And what J-Rocc roll up. J-Rocc all over the trunks. Come on.
Well, Joe, that was from our vantage point with the monitor, couldn't quite see.
Oh, that'll do it. One hitter quitter.
Well, Sonny Vice, you showed impressive. Blind squirrel finds a nut. You got lucky before, but you don't mess with J-Rocc.
Whoa! Are you serious? A J-Rocc specialty for over 15 years, and J-Rocc is telling the official nobody gets up from that, nobody kicks out from that, but Sonny Vice just did.
Well, Joe, if we went through the laundry list of names that J-Rocc has put away, we'd be here till the end of the telecast. What more can J-Rocc do? J-Rocc obviously frustrated, obviously all kinds of issues during this matchup, shall we say. His mind's all over the place. And well, now we're going to see J-Rocc go up top and not the staple of his game, if you will.
Oh, this is dangerous because J-Rocc's a desperate man now. He brought out his best. It didn't work.
Well, Joe, this is all on Sonny Vice. This is exactly what he deserves.
Superplex, but Sonny counters. Headbutt. J-Rocc dazed for a moment. Sonny Vice adjusts. Oh, no. Not a second one. Oh, at Vice. Underneath the sunset flip. J-Rocc, illegal use of the ropes. Come on, break that.
What's Clemens doing?
Vice the roll-up. Stacks him up. Sonny Vice just... He beat him! No!
Joe, that was 2.
Oh, thought that was it. Wait, stacks him up, jackknife pin. Oh, Sonny Vice got him that time! Sonny Vice was a hair away the first time, but he got all 3 seconds he needed that second time. J-Rocc got caught on the way. Oh, no.
I was going to say, shut up, Joe. It was a fast count, but I don't need to.
Oh, no, pile driver. Oh, Sonny got folded up.
Well, Joe, you want to see what happens when you pull one over on J-Rocc there through nefarious means? Fast count. J-Rocc wasn't ready. Referee Lemons is getting in the way, and that's what happened to Sonny Vice. Now he's laid out. Another impressive night for J-Rocc.
J-Rocc gets the last word, but Sonny Vice the victory. Sonny Vice has pinned J-Rocc one-on-one. A career win for the young kid, Sonny Vice. Just hope Sonny's okay here. Our thoughts are with him.
Winner of this bout, Sonny Vice.
Vice the victory, no matter what J-Rocc says about it. We found one finger on that hand that maybe wasn't accounted for. Sonny Vice outsmarts 18 plus years. Congratulations to the kid. Sonny Vice the victor.